Mate.
What you got your hand?
Your mum's tit.
Oh, Gareth, this is weak, mate.
There we have it.
This car's like absolutely brand new now.
It's hot.
Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Monky London. We have Lewis and Gareth over there. Today we've got a couple of cars we're doing. So Lewis is going to be busy on Gareth's S14. He's cutting out the front arches and we're going to be tubbing them for him. I'll be doing this chaser and the white J6100 chaser over there as well. They've just come in freshly imported from Jack West Mods. Both of them are going to be checked over. This one's actually going to be having a timing belt and service done as well. This one over here is just a good old check over and we fix any little niggly problems with it. We've also got this R34 here, which is going to be actually having underseal and poly bushing, which we're going to be doing next week. All the front body panels have been taken off, so it might look a bit sorry for itself, but they're actually round at the body shop now getting painted. Later on I'll be doing the wheels and tyres for this, so we'll go around to Muzzy at Jack West Mods. He's got some new Enki wheels for it and some Zek Nova tyres. So the guys are going to cracking on with the S14. I am going to go indoors and do the chaser check over. So what we do on a PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection, we put the car up in the air and we check underneath for things like corrosion. We check over the tyres, the wheels for cracks, buckles, check the suspension, bushes, ball joints, things like that, make sure they're not knocking or anything like got excessive movement. Check the exhaust for blows, just anything generally, leaks and stuff like that, just to make sure it's all in tip-top condition really. Generally, most of these cars are actually pretty good. They do come over in a good state, but just want to make sure they're safe and going to be legal because they do have to have an MOT prior to being registered in the UK. So we're going to go over and get that checked out now. As you can see, this is really nice and clean underneath. Literally no corrosion. Absolutely lovely to see. Actually looks like it's had some new suspension fitted actually. It's got some adjustable coilovers there. When the cars are like in this condition and they're that clean, for me, this is like the prime time to get them undersealed. It's one of those things, it's a worthy investment, I always try and recommend it to people because if you were to leave it a couple of years, you'd only be disappointed and you kind of be kicking yourself, thinking, shit, I should have done that really. I don't know if this is going to have one or not. Probably speak to the customer, see what they say. But yeah, at least it's a good base to work with. I mean, it's super clean. Like, you wouldn't believe the age of this car. It looks brand new under here. I've seen newer cars in the UK that actually look worse than this. So anyway, I'm going to go around and check everything underneath.
A few moments later.
That is the Toyota Chaser all done. Really nice clean car, nothing wrong with it at all. We did actually get the Nissan L Grand in, quickly did that. We will be cutting, grinding, the roof, the windows, everything. Right, so what we've done here is we've actually, you can see you've got the spot welds along here. So we've actually used the power file to just grind the spot welds back. So you actually take off the spot welds and it actually grinds off the spot weld and actually leaves the rest of the metal there, so you're not really grinding into any of this. This can easily be just like ground back, treated, primed, and then it will all be good. So yeah, we'll just make a little plate just to go back into there. That's what we cut out there. Usually where you see where it's all been ground out. Doesn't look terrible, but the thing is, that's where it all starts. Like, this wasn't like this 6 months ago. Like, none of this was actually visible, so rust, unfortunately, it spreads quickly. Best to sort it all out now, so we get those repaired. Charge Gareth lots of money, and then we're doing tubbed arches. What looked like to be just a tiny little bit of rust that's coming through the sealer here has actually turned out to be quite a few little areas where just water's getting trapped and causing corrosion. So same again, we've just ground off all the spot welds, so now we can clean that all up, rust treat it, prime it and everything. So from there, like a lot of it, you think it's pretty clean, doesn't look too bad. So at least that's all taken off, we can take care of it, and then when a new tub is put on, that would be have a new panel on top of it anyway, but at least all this area here is nice and clean. I am literally sitting in the engine bay because it is the most comfortable space. Definitely not good with the gloves. Home time for Lewis. Lazy people. Look at that. Boy, look at that. Thanks, mate. Friend. I'll remember that. Good morning, guys. Today we have got a couple of things going on. So firstly, Jenny just bought her Nissan S14 in for us. We believe it's got a gearbox issue. It's not sounding very healthy, so we're going to have a little look into that. And then once that is done, we will be working on Umman's R34, which is going to be on the ramp for the rest of the week. So it's kind of vital we get Jenny's S14 in now, get that done, and then yeah, get that sorted out, and then yeah, Umman's will be on the ramp for the rest of the week. So let's have a little look. So yeah, that sounds a little bit iffy.
5 minutes later.
So we've done all the inspection on the S14. We are going to be getting a new gearbox, as you can tell from the way it sounded, like literally a bag of spanners. Lewis has also done an inspection on it, just looked over it. Generally it's relatively good condition, so it's a couple of little bits that we're probably going to look into and possibly doing while it's here. So now we're going to take this one out and we're going to get Umman's R34 in. Right, so we've got the R34 in, we're going to get this up in the air. I'll show you guys underneath it quickly what it looks like now, and then we're going to start stripping it apart, getting it undersealed, and then when Muzzy from Jack West Mods gets here, he has got a set of Enki wheels, and we're going to get a set of new Zek Nova tyres off of him for it as well. So we'll go around his storage and go and grab the tyres, grab the wheels, and we get all those brought around here as well, ready for when it does all go back together, and then yeah, we'll stick those on as well. Good progress here, all the car seems to be pretty much stripped down. Actually really clean, just you've got a few little areas where you've got some surface corrosion, but very, very minimal, which is amazing. Where's Michael?
I don't know, have you heard about the immigrant thing around here recently? About immigrants in containers and stuff? I think I trapped one in here earlier.
What are you doing?
I'm on my phone.
Why?
Close.
Oh, we'll leave you to it then, yeah?
Oh yeah? Yeah, that's that, As you can see, I've been hard at work. I've been with the old wire wheel and the grinder, grinding all the surface corrosion away. Mainly a little bit on the sills here and around the arch where they've been tubbed before, but now there's absolutely no rust on it whatsoever, so that's absolutely mint. So I've gone around with the rust treatment and treated all where I ground back to bare metal, and let that soak in for a few hours, and then later on today I'll get the red oxide primer. Good work from Jack West Mods, getting in the good cars. Makes my life a little bit easier in this process. No seals are bent, etc. We are at the stage now where we're going to go and get the wheels and tyres off of Jack West Mods.
Yep.
Jack West Mods.
Hey guys.
The main man himself.
Hey, how you doing?
Yo.
Japan.
Oh yeah.
Shadow chrome.
Mate.
So these are 18 by 9.5, offset of 0, so they'll give it a lot of poke, because obviously we've got a wide body kit on the 34.
And we're going to throw on a 245, 35, 18.
With Carson's recommendation.
My main man, the boss.
So Muzzy has a lot of the like rare kind of JDM proper parts we have in here. So he sells a lot of like, you know, we've got like 326 power stuff in here. We've got all the Vertex wheels, all the Beat Rush stuff. These are really, really good quality. Basically, if you were to buy, say, a Cusco strut brace, it is made by Beat Rush. It's literally, they just rebrand it. It's all made in the same place. Yeah, it's all still good quality. Might just not pay for the brand, but yeah. So we've actually used some of these on our vehicles. It's all really good quality. Look at some of this stuff. These titanium bonnet props are amazing. Really, really some of the cool, rare JDM stuff here. Are these Part Shop Glow?
Yeah, Part Shop Glow.
I don't know if you guys remember before when Monky had his red S14. He did put some of those on there for about a day and then damaged them. John style. These, when you see them lit up, they've all actually had the inside internals changed. Yeah, the way they light up's absolutely just amazing.
Yeah,
really,
they're
really
actually
cool.
now discontinued, sold, that's sold, so there's no more ever. So that's the last set you'll ever see, because they're going to America and that's it, they're gone.
Done.
Done.
326 power nuts.
Yeah. Should be
You lot of the guys in the car show scene absolutely love this stuff. Yeah, we're going to go back around to the workshop now. Jack West Mods have got a load of parts in here. He's got loads of used Nissan parts, loads of used Toyota parts, a few Mazda bits. So if you guys got S bodies, R bodies, literally if you need it, get in touch. He's probably got it. But we're going to head back around to the workshop now. And yeah, we're going to go and fit all these wheels and tyres up. So while we're around Jack West Mods, Lewis couldn't help himself. And he's found himself a pair of side skirts around there. Had to do a buy, so we're actually very fortunate that we do have Jack West Mods on site, so we can literally just go around there and, you know, when he gets a container full of parts, you know, we're quite lucky we can always get first refusal. Some of it is ordered in for customers, you know, can't have those bits unfortunately, but yeah.
Right, so there you have it. We have the red oxide primer on. That's now covering all the patches where I had recently put on the rust treatment. So the rust treatment went off, that's sealed up now, and then we just put the red oxide primer as added protection. So we'll let that set overnight, and then in the morning we will start prepping up the car, wrapping it up, masking it up and stuff like that. We'll drop the gearbox down a little bit so we can get above the tunnel and stuff like that. We'll wrap it up, and same with all the suspension arms on the front. We'll wrap all of this, wrap a nice neat line with tape and stuff like that, wrap the car, wrap the ramp. Looks really good. Job's good. Mr. Lozzie Bear has turned up with the JDM goodness. What power is this?
550, but it's running low boost at 450.
What are you doing, Michael? We got your hand.
Your mum's tit.
Oh. Gurky dish is weak, mate.
Lewis has been smashing it out, getting all the rust areas where he's rust treated them all, so now they're all primed. This is all done yesterday, so it's all nice and dry now, all covered up, so this underseal does have a tendency to travel miles. Everything is covered in red oxide primer, which is designed to be used for rust repairs, etc. So, you know, it is suited for it. All masked up, looking beautiful. Lewis is all masked up, looking beautiful as well.
Gravitex.
I have used other stuff in the past, but it actually had like a bit of a tacky kind of finish to it. This stuff dries nice and matte finish, looks factory. There we have it. Looks brand new. I will be honest, I'm going to take no credit for this because I have actually done nothing on this car. It's all Lewis. He's fucking smashed it out this week. It will be done by the end of the week, fingers crossed. If I actually help, maybe. Could be. But yeah, he's done a fantastic job on it, looking fucking... I can't wait for and the customer to be able to see it. Nice! Next thing we've got to tackle is these subframe bushes. Now, you can see here, they've actually been welded to the subframe where the plate has, yeah, the actual sleeve that goes inside here is actually all welded to the subframe, which makes it a bit of a pain for us to be able to actually remove them. And then we get all these nice new strong flex bushes put in. And once that's all done, all of this little lot go back on the car tomorrow, and then we do some finishing touches off at the end of the week, and it will be sweet.
Simon's been a busy boy this morning. He's got the bushes out. So it explained earlier that they were welded in, so the back ones are still yet to be done. Not sure why they've done that, because you're only gonna fuck the bush with the heat once you've welded it anyway, so it's basically just been a solid bush. But as you can see, Simon's cleaned them up really nice, back to as they was. It normally take about an hour to do all four, but so far it's taken him an hour just to do two, so he's just gonna do the last two, and then we'll get the subframe back up and get his car back together. Cars are absolutely brand new now, protected for a very long time. When it came in, there was only a little bit of surface rust, which came off with a wire well anyway. So we treated it, primed it, and now undersealed it as well.
So Lewis is taking all the masking off. He's cracking on with the underside of that, and while he's doing that, I'm actually going to roll the arches on this BMW. So the inside of this arch would be completely full of a sealer, just in this arch lip here. So yeah, I can kind of get my fingers right in there now. It's all removed. I've cleaned out all the old tyre that was stuck to it. Tyre is literally just all over the place. Okay, so the car is back on the ground. Wheels definitely look fantastic. We are going to be doing an alignment on it, so to be honest, the fitment's pretty decent. The other side is slightly cambered in more. The front wheels, we have checked. We did provisionally put the arches on over the top, checked them, and actually we had to take the spacers off that were on there because they were poking out a little bit too much. So without the spacers on, arches go back on once they've been painted, and then they will look fantastic. And then yeah, all we got to do is put a fuel line on it, which we have here. So that's just got to go on to below the fuel filter, service, wheel alignment, and then we are done. So fantastic. So we're actually at the point now where all the service and everything done. So we've done all the filter change. We've changed a couple of fuel pipes because they were a bit perished. So they're all done now. We've ordered a battery, that's on its way, because pretty much every import car, I'd say 99%, seem to have dead batteries, so just put a new one in there. So now we're just doing the wheel alignment. So yeah, me and Lou is going to crack on with that now, and then literally we've got the seats to go, and then it can go to the body shop.
5 minutes later.
Right, that brings us to the end of another wonderful episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed it as always. Please put any comments in the comments section, give us a like and a share, and we'll see you all soon. Bye!